A Japanese serial killer and rapist, by the name of Takahiro Shiraishi, also known as the Twitter Killer, which is how most media outlets referred to him at the time of his sentencing. Between August and October 2017, he killed 9 people in Zama, Japan, mostly teenagers and high school girls. In Zama, a city located in the center of Kanagawa Prefecture, Takahiro Shiraishi was residing in an apartment. According to reports, he stalked Twitter users and asked suicidal individuals to visit his home so he could witness their suicides. He made the choice to either help them or watch them commit suicide. His friend claimed that he had played choking games with classmates as a young student. The physical remains of his later victims revealed that they had been strangled to death. His Twitter bio described his experience with hanging, and included a manga drawing of a man with scars on his wrist and neck, who was also wearing a rope around his neck. "I want to help people who are really in pain," the profile stated. "Please DM me anytime." Shiraishi stated in a post from October 21 that bullying occurs both at work and in schools. Although their stories are not featured in the news, there must be a large number of people in society who are suffering as a result of suicide attempts. "I want to assist such individuals." Before relocating to Zama, Shiraishi worked as a scout in Kabukicho, the largest red light district in Tokyo, luring women into brothels to work in the sex industry. A creepy scout, as they called him, was being warned about by locals at this point. In August 2017, he then moved from Tokyo to a residence in Zama. One of the missing women's brothers launched a personal search. He received help from a woman who made contact with Shiraishi, and scheduled a phony appointment. Police were involved in both cases. The police then showed up at the apartment, and inquired about the location of the missing woman. Shiraishi made a motion toward the freezer. 9 dismembered dead bodies were discovered by the police inside the home. Police discovered heads, legs, and arms from his victims, inside 3 cooler boxes and 5 sizable storage containers. The events were verified by neighbors who attested that the house had given off obnoxious smells of rotting flesh. He had thrown pieces of the people into his trash can, which had been removed with the recycled waste. The 9 victims, who ranged in age from 15 to 26, included 8 women and 1 man. According to a police investigation, the missing woman and Shiraishi were out for a stroll on October 23. Shiraishi admitted to murdering, and mutilating the 9 victims. He had admitted to his father that his life had no purpose, prior to the murders. He stated that sex was his motivation. In order to manipulate and sexually assault his victims, and to fulfill his fantasies without having to worry about them rejecting him. He wanted to take advantage of their vulnerability, and admitted guilt to 9 murders, on October 1, 2020, and on December 15, 2020, he was given the death penalty. He stated that he will not appeal to his sentence. He is currently awaiting execution, after his death sentence was officially announced in January 2021. The murder shocked Japan, and reignited a conversation about suicide, how to support those who are considering it, and discussion websites. The government has hinted that new rules could be implemented. The judge concluded by stating that the case had provoked great anxiety in society because social networks are so commonly used. In response to the murders, Twitter changed its policies to prohibit promotion or encouragement of suicide or self-harm by users. Jack Dorsey, CEO of Twitter, described the situation as extremely sad. One of the highest suicide rates in the industrialized world has long plagued Japan. Since preventative measures were introduced more than 10 years ago, statistics have decreased, but there have been indications that rates have started to rise again during the coronavirus pandemic.